And now here is the start of the match. Blaze going up first. Already putting up that shield wall, so we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Expect to see that. I believe max of 3 can be used per match. And he is already going to overtime. No hesitation. He gets a lucky crit. It'll be good utility. So what can we expect these two to do as their strategies for this match? What do you guys think? And as he goes for the Lumi, I expect early on maybe we'll see some Lumi spam. Pretty common strategy, so does good damage. Already getting in 1k. And he'll set shield. Gonna prevent Prism already, so even if he does something odd like that, which I don't expect him to do, it gets knocked out. And he'll one hit that off. And then he will also use then she will also use a one hit to get rid of that weakness she got from the Lumi. He's going to fortify, so he's going to be very defensive this game. Seeing a lot of Lumi, a lot of fortify, and tower shield and shield wall. Protect himself as much as he can. And she is also going to respond with her own fortify. And then setting up an elemental set shield, so running any sort of Hydra play or elemental blast play. If elemental blast is even used at all, but I highly doubt that. But yeah, mana burn, easy. Sometimes kind of forget how strong it is. Even through its few nerfs and all that, it still manages to be very powerful. Keeps them keeps the opponent on their toes. And he is, of course, going to respond with his own Lumi, yet again. And then Fiona is going to Infection, trying to sort of discourage him from healing. Because, of course, he's alive, so you might expect that, but not many lives heal nowadays. Of course, he's just going to Spirit Set Shield, so no Chimera. And Fiona is going to Availing, so already gonna try and take back some of that damage she took earlier from those two Lumis. And Blaze is also going to respond in kind with another Infection to see if discards any possible future Availing hands. And getting rid of that Lumia weakness with the wands. Of course, he's probably sort of slowly digging for that another shield wall. He needs it. And he's going to life field. This will be a very interesting play here. And of course, Fiona is also struggling to pull shields, I'm assuming. Because she's kind of very... She's not playing very defensive. Not very defensive as a balance should be, which is a mix between the two styles. But of course, they're going to set shield again. Guess I kind of misjudged that, but he's just going to continuously spam hit it off until she has to reshuffle. Fiona is going to set shield again, trying to get rid of any pressure he has, but there's not much left. Not much currently for him. Now he's going to tower shield again, prevent himself from taking more damage. He's probably digging for another fortify. I would expect a mana burn or one hit here soon. And she is going to what's the spell? I can't forget the infallible. Yep, they're both going to do it. Try and get a little pressure here early on. And she's going to steal Colossus. Good move. Take off that shield, she also crits that, so that'll be decent damage and a minus 30 weakness on him. It's likely going to Lumby in return or just one it off. A double weakness, ooh, great. And he is going to Leprechaun again. Get one of those weaknesses off. Crits that. Put another set shields, though at the cost of another trap. And of course, Fiona is going to mana burn, obviously. Take that free 2k, big damage. Really putting off the pressure here, since he has so many pips. Could likely do it again. And he is going to... Ooh, Forest Lord. Kind of a surprising move, but it's not that bad of a hit, so can't really argue against it. Taking advantage of that infallible, so he's piercing more of that resist. That'll do 2k. So both of them are around 8k right now, or around 2/3 of their health right now, so starting to draw near the middle of a match. And she is going to steal cost again. Again, really wanting those two weaknesses on at all times. Of course, you can't pierce through a weakness. He's going to donate power, or earn power. Take one more pips at the cost of getting weakness, but he's at a low pip count right now, so... Well, they're both at a low pip count, so he doesn't have much to worry about. And Fiona is going to switch out that infallible for another fortify. Good move. Sort of switching to the defensive as she gets pips, and now Blaze is going to Satyr. Good move. Since he's about half hour now, it's not a bad idea. Of course, crits that, so even bigger value from it. And Fiona is also going to empower because she wants more pips as well. It's always sort of a tie between pips whenever the match is, but you always want more pips than your opponent. Except if you're going against balance generally. That's just under 5. And he's going to Tower Shield. Good move. Now they're both going on their defensive, so they're kind of mirroring each other on how much pressure they're putting on. And one goes offensive, the other one goes offensive. And Fiona, of course, going more defensive, going for that availing hands. And he's going to infection again. Possibly didn't break that availing hands or just couldn't pull it. And she's just going to keep up that availing pressure. I would be surprised if he doesn't save her here. Or life trap, good move. He's kind of switching over. And she's going to empower again. Possibly going to empower, no, not empower, mana burn. Even through that shield, because it'll do a lot. It's going to infallible, so yep. They're both going offensive right now. And Fiona's going to set shield. Good move. Continuing to stand on defensive. Even as Lace goes on the offensive. Once again. And he's going to Brown Spider. Get rid of that set shield. Provide some overtime pressure. Though that life heal was once again wasted. She's just going to keep set shielding as she's probably digging for something. I don't know what that could be, but most likely a mana burn. And he's just going to wander it off. Some extra damage from that overtime. Plus he gets that bubble too. She's just going to set shield again. And he's just going to Lumi again. Of course, keeping up that pressure. Putting on the weaknesses on him. And she's going to change that bubble. So maybe she's just either trying to get rid of his pressure or perhaps going on her own offensive. Yeah, he's just going to Lumi again. And of course, another railing hands at taking back that damage that she's taken. And she's going to save her. So now they're both on the healing. So yeah, it might be going to timer here. And of course another weakness. Just another plain cast this time. He's just gonna ward it off. Make sure to take damage. Now she's gonna Hydra. Weird move, but I'm guessing that's to get rid of all the weaknesses and some of those set shields. Good, and a little more value as she crits it. It's not gonna do anything. Yeah, just a mere 400. He's just gonna change the bubble. And she's secure in power. Really need to dig for that mana burn. Please, now just need a tower shield. Keep up that defensive pressure. Fiona really struggling here as even as she either is struggling to do much of anything to place. Now Blaze is gonna Lumi. The crit, so that's some extra value. Could do about 1k. Yep, 1, 2. Really good damage for him. Fiona once again is set shielding. So really struggling to do much of anything as places all the pressure. And Blaze is gonna Infection, Discourage, and take away some value from her Prevailing Hands as she does that right now. She really wants that full value from the Prevailing Hands, but Blaze just won't let him. Better. And now he's just gonna one some extra damage, and of course he crits it. And Fiona changes the bubble. Now it's just a bubble war as Blaze changes the bubble back. Now it's Fiona's turn to put the bubble back up. And Blaze is going to take the open Lumi. No surprise here. Good 1k. and Fiona's just gonna get that full value from the Availing Ends, but kind of struggling, not spot at top health right now. Is Masader. Yeah. Let's press. Very good chance to heal up or just taking another opponent Libby. He's going for another infection, putting on that pressure. Now Fiona's gonna infection in turn. Then another Satyr from Blaze. Don't think he really cares that much about that. Just gonna hit the Electron. Get rid of the weakness. Extra value from the crit. Goes gonna set shield. Fiona doing a really good job at sort of preventing that total collapse, even as Blade is going to change the level with that overtime. Going to set shield once again. She's going to regenerate, get even more healing value as he's looking to. Ooh, even a crit, so he's probably going to heal back to full here. So Fiona's really struggling here. Ooh, going for that minion. Trying to get some extra value. But of course, he's just going to take that out instantly with the one hit. Want hit. Fiona's just going to respond with a one hit of her own at Blaze. Try and get rid of one of those weaknesses. Blaze just going to change the bubble here to his own. And now Fiona's just going to heal again, even though the infection isn't going to provide a lot of value with that. Now Blaze is going to take that out from Lumi. Should do a good 1k. Possible 1.2 to defeat crits. She will. Oh, doesn't even do that much actually. 288. Responds with her own one hit. Blaze is going to power shield, so both of them are looking like they're getting towards the bottom of their decks. So we should steal some reshuffles here soon. Fiona's gonna go ahead and go for that other Veiling Hands. Now Blaze is gonna go for that Lumi. Should do a good amount. Yep, 800. And Fiona is going to set shield once again. So Fiona has gone really defensive, hasn't been able to do any damage to Blaze. Because he's healed back 5k. Now Lumi, he's going to Lumi again. No surprise. But the set shield should take away a lot of value from him. Should do to about 200. Yep, 200. 250. And Fiona's changed the bubble. And now Blaze is going to change it. Oh, she's going to reshuffle actually. Got confused. Yep. So he has nothing, so he has to kind of rebuild, even though since his deck is now, since all his pips are gone and he's back to his full act deck. So once again, shoot well, so yeah. So really focused on being defensive. Now Wix has taken a back seat at Fortify. But Fiona did do that Steel Giant. Of course, please. Discourage the healing. Once again. Once again, another Steel Colossus. Or hitting Colossus. I forget which of the two it is. Yep, good 800. Yeah, starting to finally do some damage. Just scrambling the good cards. It's the weakness. One hit, get rid of that weakness. Crit, some extra damage. Oh, actual bubble pop. Or a pop. Snip state that once again. Get some good damage. And Blaze can change the bubble. I'm just gonna Hydra, get some good damage in since that's an open one. Sure how much it'll do. Oh yeah. Go to 1.8. It's okay. So Fiona's finally starting to put some pressure on here, but grips are under 3 right now, so can't do much. Gives Blaze a moment of respite as he goes for that one hit. And Fiona's gonna shoot it all once again, so finally starting to put on some, be able to hold him off defensively. And Blaze is gonna set shield again. Prevent another Hydra from doing anything. And Fiona's kind of veiling hands. Yep. So going back to being defensive. So once again, I should see him being. Oh no, he's going to need to stay offensive. He wants another weakness. Take off that weakness and a shield. Fiona going for the weakness. Putting on some pressure. And once again, he's just gonna infection. Fiona's just gonna veiling take that off once again until he can't draw another infection. Blaze going for another Lumi. Fiona going for that fortify. Continuing to stay defensive. Blaze just gonna Lumi, so it's not gonna do much of anything. Should do less than or around 200. That's my guess. Oh, 400, nice. Still not that much damage. That's a Lumi we're talking about, so that's just about base. Now Fiona is going to reshuffle. Blaze is gonna one hit here. Fiona's set shielding, so both continue to be defensive. And of course, both go at half health. But Blaze holding the shop as he goes for that left run. Of course, just once again set shielding, so she has a ton of them. Of course, Blaze keep adding on to that pressure with Infallible. But she takes away some of that pressure as she goes for the bubble. So lots of bubbles and lots of shielding. So that we can expect to see a lot of that. Plus weaknesses too. Going for that Lumi. Some extra weaknesses on her. Blaze going for another Fiona, going for another weakness. And then there's Blaze going for another Lumi. Getting under that weakness to do a fair amount of damage. Yep, 883. The nearest possible. And of course, 5 weaknesses now on Fiona. So that'll be a lot of offensive pressure taken away from her. She'll take out of Ailing Hands. So she's going to remain defensive for the rest of the match. And Blaze is going to heal back up to full with that Satyr. No surprise, so Fiona has no offensive pressure now. Oh, wait, never mind. I misread that. My apologies. Back spot to 75 now, so she's just continuing to lose that offensive pressure that she had temporarily. And she's gonna, no chance for her to go on the offensive now. I would say. Blaze is going to Lumi again. Keep that back burner pressure going. Alphafish is gonna, of course, prevent Blaze from healing all the way back up with that infection. And he's just gonna exchange for another of his own on her. Yeah, she's gonna instantly go to that with that availing hands. Really struggling to prevent that total collapse, but it's gonna be a slow burn one, and of course he's gonna get out that life deal. She's gonna take off too with that empower. So maybe you can see a bit more of that. I would hope. And she's just gonna change the bubble. Keep up that offensive pressure. And yep, bubble war now again. I wonder who will win out in the moment. But for now, it's undecided. Fiona's just going to set shield again. Of course, it's just a stalemate now. But Blaze is going to run it off, so it's not going to do anything, really. Even with that crap in the bubble, it's not doing much. In the trap, yeah. Yeah, it does 200. But he does at least get that heal. Get rid of that infection. Mana burn here, so decent move, but I just imagine she wants to hit here. 500 passable damage, but not the worst. And Fiona is going to be mailing hands here soon with that infection, as she has shown time and time again throughout this match. Or, nope, she's just going to mod it off, get rid of that final 2 weaknesses on her. So both in a kind of confused stalemate. And he's just going to infallible. Tune up that offensive pressure once more. Possibly another Lumi here soon. I'd imagine she's either going to go for set shield or the yelling hands as she's kind of deciding, or either pulling words. Oh, fortify. Just a good move. Of course, another Lumi. I don't imagine it's in which because of that fortify. Even, yeah. Could do about 500. Oh, nope, never mind. Forgot that was open. Even fortify is good, but it's not as good as everyone says it is. And yeah, she's just gonna change the bubble. It was at some of that pressure. As that Lumi did 1.5k. So yeah, possibly we can see the life kill, but Bounce in no position to do so. They've just been entirely pretty much trying to buy it out until timer. Pray that the ref can call it in their favor. Yeah, he's just going to take advantage of the open hit and go for that Force Lord to do pretty big damage, even with crit too. They'll double off to, I'd say, 2.5? Oh, no, never mind. Overstated it, 1.5. So, preventing that mana burn utility from Fiona, even if she wanted to go for that hit. But, nope. She's going to King Art instead.
And here we are at the 45-minute marker. This will be the final move that will be played. And then we'll decide on who takes the win.
Yeah. It's a tough fought game here. Fiona, towards the end was starting to go, showing signs of going more towards the offensive, but Blaze was consistently flipping between the offensive, that Lumi spam, and that occasional Force Lord we had seen, and healing with that monster generation and multiple times later. All in all, I'd say it's kind of a close match because it's between a very good mixed style and a very good defensive style. I'd say let it play out. It's sort of drawing near to close. And of course, she's going to get that Sydney Colossus. There's a lot of damage, 1.2. Good God. He has really not been keeping it offensive since she's been playing so offensive for pretty much the entire match. And he's going to Lumi. Get rid of one of those weaknesses and find another random. Keep his pets low because of any future mana burn, but I don't see that coming. He's getting really low, 1.7 now. And Blaze at 3.2. She's going to set shield here. So max. Fortify runs out here. But she's still in a bad spot. Can't really hit with anything strong. You're going to take away even more offensive pressure from her with that bubble. Though I personally would have thought a shield would be better here, but no comment. And she's going to set shield again. I wonder, will he Brown Spider here soon, or will he not? Will he infallible and do a hit, or will he sort of temporarily switch to the defensive? No, one hit as well. Yep, that makes sense. I didn't expect him to have it in the hands. He's used so many. Fiona set shielding once again here. So both of them playing very well. Tough fought. And now he's just gonna infection again. And any sort of healing from her. As this match draws to a close soon. She's also going to do that for him. So both of them are really going to sort of go on the offensive here. Now Blaze is going to Leprechaun. Get rid of that shield again. Take advantage of the crit and the bubble. Get some good damage, but not all that much. Yep, 100. Get rid of that infection with that small heal. Very good value move from him, and Fiona's going to actually just go all in with that infallible. It's always a very good sign when you see whether or not you're deciding on whether someone's going offensive or not based on the infallible. He's going to respond in kind with that tower shield. Ooh, Hydra. Get rid of that. Those two set shields. Possibly do it again. Get her that weakness. Good value with that crit. So now she's in a better spot now. Still in a bad spot with that health differential. Good 400 damage. Blaze going for that Lumi now. I wonder what they'll both do next. It's getting very close here as the gap between their health closes, or gets near and near. It was about 1.5 now, it's only about 1.3. And towards the end of the matches, that's kind of a very big difference. 200 is the difference between living a crit and not living a crit. And this might be gonna make it very close here. I don't expect this to kill, but gonna do about 1.7. Oh, not even 1.1. Still very good damage for her. So yeah, Blaze now. That gap is now about to 100, but I expect Blaze to Lumi here. But he's probably struggling to pull it right now. She's kind of hitting the panic button. Yep, he's going to save it here. Doesn't really have anything to offer for offense at the moment. Didn't get the crits, that's kind of unlucky, but still 1.2 is a very good heal. Especially end game. And she's going to, once again, she'll get that double weakness. So previously it would be doubted that Fiona were able to kill, but it's getting more and more likely that she will kill and take the victory. And he's going to weakness her. Prevent her from killing, but possibly if she one hits into a King Artorias, she could win this, but we'll have to see. Oh, she's going to take the Hydra instead. Good move. I expected the kill, but likely the best thing she pulled. Yep, then we'll leave him with about 1.5. Or no, not even. Yeah, 900. I keep getting my math wrong. Blaze is going to infallible. Really not the best move here, but it's all he has. He's very lucky that Fiona only has 2 pips right now. It'll likely be a bit before she can do anything, even possibly just mana burning. Yeah, she's going to keep that weakness on him. Prevent her loss. Stave off. And now Blaze is going to Leprechaun. Good move. Get rid of 2 of those weaknesses. Try and keep up his pressure that's kind of falling apart. Oh, 3 even. Very, very good utility. I didn't think it was 3 unique ones. This will get a tiny bit of unveil. That puts him over, just a little bit over. Okay, and oh, she's gonna do that 4th pip Chimera, so or bounce Chimera, so this is probably gonna kill here. Especially since she critted. Yep, just barely kills, and Fiona has taken the stub. Very well played by both sides. Excited to see how this will play out, how both stories will play out over the season.
Indeed, there's the match.